When you think about the different leaders that you've experienced throughout your marching band, or throughout your life so far, or even in the school context, I want to look at those leaders a little bit more closely and kind of get your way in on your perception about leadership. So in order to do this, I'm going to be trying to navigate this smart board. I was given a crash course this morning, so don't judge me if it doesn't go like it should. But let me throw this over to you guys. Think about the leaders that you've interacted with in your band programs, or I understand we have some choir people here today in your choir. And when you think about the really awesome leaders that you've experienced in one form or the other, what are some of the things that make them so good or make them such great leaders? Talk to me about that for a second. What makes them good leaders? Yes?
Their approachability.
Say again?
Their approachability.
Approachability. Cool. They're approachable. Excellent.
They're outgoing.
They're outgoing. Nothing worse than a shy leader, right? All right?
They're always trying to help others.
They're always trying to help others.
Oh, the good ones exist.
They're all good. Give them a hand for everybody that's answered so far.
They're encouraging.
Encouraging. Does this thing have spell check?
No.
Don't judge me. Yes.
They're motivated.
They're motivated.
They persevere.
They persevere. Excellent. Yes.
They're motivating.
Okay, they're motivated and they're motivating. Nice. Yes.
Positive.
They're positive. Excellent. Yes.
Always one step ahead.
Always one step ahead. One step ahead. Excellent answers. Give them a hand, everybody. Here's the thing, and I know this goes without saying, and I know this is going to happen in this room because of who you are already, but please understand that positivity, that motivating becomes your responsibility now as leaders. We drive that whole thing. So as we go through today, bless you, as we go through the day and we see people do and say stuff that is awesome, let's support them by giving them a round of applause. Let me ask you this, do I have anybody in here that's in jazz band? Okay, let me ask you, jazz band cats, for a second. right, yeah, the old dude said cats, the old short dude. Yeah, so in a jazz band setting, whenever you take a solo, right, like you're playing the music and you take a solo, you stand up, you play your solo, or you play your solo, whatever the case might be, what happens after you take your solo?
Everyone claps.
Everyone claps. Let me ask you this, by a show of hands, how many of you, when you're in marching band and somebody does something awesome, people clap? How many of you, whenever you're in marching band and somebody trips over something, everybody claps? That's not supposed to happen, right? And all I'm saying is...
When I tripped over that wood block.
Yeah, we're not supposed to do that, but we're supposed to keep it positive. So today, let's foster that kind of culture throughout this, because if we're going to be motivating and we're going to be positive and we're one step ahead, we've got to take ownership of that, right? But what else? Right here, what else are great leaders? We got a little bit more room on the board. Yes?
They have good communication.
They have good communication. I'm so glad you said that. We're going to work on that a lot today, and I think you're going to be excited about it. Anything else? Good leaders.
They have the ability to change their leadership style.
Okay, good. Tell me more about that. So they change their leadership style.
Like per person.
Every person's different, and they treat them uniquely, right? Change their leadership style. Excellent. I got room for one more. Anybody else? Yes.
They listen to their followers.
Listen to their followers, or the people they're meant to serve, right? Cool. Yes.
They're confident.
They're confident.
Yeah, great.
Yes, exactly. Her answer was awesome too. Give her a hand. As was her answer. Give her a hand. All right. Let me rewrite that here. That didn't work out too good. All right. So wait. So we had confident. This is just not working out too well. Confident and listen to followers.
The eraser sign, that little icon up there. Up there, there's an eraser icon.
That one?
Yep.
Well, look at that.
We get the gist.
Smaller, right?
The small one.
Boom. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, cool. So good job. Good job there. But let's flip the coin here for a second, because I know you've all interacted with and seen not so good leaders, right? So talk to me. What are some of the things that whenever you look at leaders that aren't doing it the right way, what's happening? Yes?
Close-minded.
Okay. So close-minded. Close-minded, yes. Look, you see how quickly the hands come up when we say, hey, what's a bad leader? Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, good. What you got?
They're hostile towards others.
They're hostile.
Shy.
They're shy.
Good job!
Yes.
Their inability to take feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it!
They're unable to take feedback. Excellent. Yes. Arrogant. Lack of communication, right? Yes. They don't. They're demotivating, right?
Oh, good word.
Yeah. All right. What you got?
Oh, I just had
Super got it.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Not cooperative with others.
Not cooperative.
Lazy.
Lazy. Yes.
It doesn't take others' opinions into consideration.
Yeah. So doesn't consider others' opinion. Yes. Unprepared.
Good one.
Yes. Cocky.
Good one.
Which can go with the arrogant too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't handle stress well.
They don't handle.
Good job.
They don't handle stress well. Yeah.
Oh, this kind of goes with arrogant, but they tend to like hold their status of leadership above people.
Okay, so they tend to hold their status of leadership above others.
Yeah.
Have you seen that before? Yeah. All right, good answer.
We have too many negatives.
Excellent. Well, okay, so that's a good point. So watch this. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to really identify the positive traits of a leader, but you did a great job in doing so. But watch this. The minute we turn it over to the negative side, it comes a lot faster and quicker, the answers that we need, right?
Yeah.
And so please understand, as leaders, it becomes our responsibility to make sure things go positive. How many of you have ever stepped into a conversation or walked into a conversation with your peers? You didn't know what to expect. You walked in and all of a sudden the conversation got really negative. How many of you have ever been in that situation? You have a decision to make at that point right there. You can either join them and go down that negative path, or you can spend some positive, and we're going to talk about how that's going to impact and affect. But you've seen good leadership. You know what a good leader is and what a good leader is not. Likewise, you know what bad leadership looks like. But here's the $1,000,000 question. And I got to be honest with you and say, when I'm sitting where you are, at the point where I'm sitting there and I was introduced to leadership, I could not answer this question. If you would have asked me, I could have not told you. But here's what I want to know. If this is what good leadership looks like, and this is what bad leadership looks like, here's the $1,000,000 question. What is leadership? That's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Leadership is being able to not take control, but still having a sense of power and still be able to help others while still like remaining in that same power. Basically, like you're that guy that everybody looks to, but you're still the guy that helps everybody else.
Absolutely. That's a great explanation. Give him a hand. Solid, solid, solid. Go for it.
Make it more simpler to take initiative in any situation.
To take initiative in every situation, right? Good. Give her a hand. All right, so here we go.
To guide other people down the road to success and to help others succeed.
To guide others down the road to success and to help them succeed. Yeah? Do you remember it this time?
No, I do remember.
Okay, go for it.
It's like kids, I just want to add on.
Okay.
Okay, like to lead others to success while also succeeding yourself and learning on the way.
Guiding others to success, you succeeding along with them on the way, and learning the lessons.
Yes.
Which is awesome. Good stuff. Anybody else? What is leadership?
You unite the group that you're leading.
You unite the group that you're leading. Anybody else? All right, so watch this. You're doing a much better job than I could have done at this point, at 14, 15, 16 years old. But watch this. I had a lot of great influences. I'm going to share with you where this kind of came from, but one that I heard that kind of brings everything that you're saying together, and every one of your answers was solid right on. But let's lay a foundation of something we can build upon today. One of my mentors, Dr. John Maxwell, said it this way. He said, leadership is influence. Nothing more, nothing less. But I was confused when I heard that. I was fascinated. I was like, that's a pretty good definition. Leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. And I had the opportunity to talk with him, and I asked him, I said, what does that mean? What is influence? What exactly is influence? He said, Dwayne, influence is simply this. It's adding value to the lives of the people around you, which a lot of you mention of how to do that. So it's adding value to the lives of the people around you, but you won't be able to add value to those people until you understand what it is they already value. How many of you have ever tried to give something or give a gift or tell something to somebody in a certain way and they just didn't want to receive it? Or they didn't want to hear it. They're like, nah, don't need it. Nope, no thank you. How many of you have ever done that? You've tried to give something to somebody and they weren't hearing it or they weren't receiving it, right? Well, that's what happens whenever we try to add value into the lives of other people without understanding what they first value. And when it comes down to the context of your band, we're going to show you exactly how to do that.